Carnival and Spice Mass, and one of the biggest advocates of that in Grenada right now is Mr. Bobby Steele. So good morning, Bobby. How are you doing?
Good morning to everybody here in studio and everybody around Grenada. It's nice to be back. we did a nice promotion down in Trinidad for Carnival this year, for our Carnival, and we're very excited about it, you know. We're going to be basically promoting from now straight to our Carnival in Trinidad in little segments. We did a big promotion in terms of taking down a team for their Carnival. We were at all the major events, giving out flyers, inviting people to come over and be part of our Carnival. Part of our band as well, but we marketed the Carnival on the whole, because it doesn't matter if you're playing our band or any other band. So long as you're playing, as far as we're concerned, you win. You know what I mean? Because you have to be involved in the festival. You have to be involved if you're going to grow it.
Right. And as you were doing promotions outside of Grenada, did you get any support from the Board of Tourism or the government?
Let's stay away from that.
Okay, all right.
But on the whole, to be honest, the minister, the present, well, I should say, junior minister of culture has done a lot, and that is Senator Gill, in marketing Carnival outside as well. We did approach, but we weren't able to make the contacts that were needed to go. So we decided to do it on our own. And I mean, we're very excited about the results we got. It just shows that if there's more combinations of people with the support of the Board of Tourism and the government, I think that we could do wonders. But we're going to show the results this Carnival of what can be done, you know, with just a very small project. And hopefully from there, more people will get involved.
So what did you do during Trinidad's Carnival in terms of promotion?
Well, basically, we printed 25,000 flyers. We took 4 girls. We put them outside of all the major parties. They gave out the flyers to people going into the parties. We put on the cars. We did interviews with artists. Many medias down there came because the girls were all wearing the Come to Spice Mass t-shirts, right? And it is about supporting, you know, it's a vision that a lot of people who are involved in carnivals have, which is basically, it's called One Carnival, Different Destinations, right? Instead, you know, they have people with a mindset, you have to develop your carnival alone. It could only be Grenadian. We don't want anybody else. And that vision is, sorry to say, it's not mine. I don't think we can grow a product when we're operating like that. We have to want everybody who's involved in that art form, no matter which part of the world they are in, to come to our carnival and partake in it, right? That's how we'll grow it into a true festival, right? And through that, we did interviews with all the different medias that were there. We got really good support by the different people, because they were doing interviews, they were lending support to us. Sometimes when we get into parties, the media that were in the party the night before, would rush over and come and interview the girls again to get more information. So it was really good.
Fantastic. Now let's talk about SummerCrew. SummerCrew has been in Grenada for quite a while. Tell us how long has it been?
This will be actually our 21st year as a mass band on the road, believe it or not.
Wow.
We actually stopped for 2 years in between when we were moving over. I was changing jobs at the time and moving over to Bananas. So we had to take a break to get that business up and going. But from there, we've been back involved, you know?
Nice.
Go ahead.
Well, SummerCrew, tell us about it. It's a mass band, right?
Right.
So tell us about what you offer during the carnival season.
Well, first of all, let me tell you a little bit about how it started, right? It was actually a bunch of people that were on the beach at summertime when carnival is going on and not partaking in it, right? And I came across, I was born here, but I grew up in Trinidad. And when I came across, I was like, why are these people on the beach and carnival is happening in town? We have got to get involved. So we started off, we made short pants with spray paint. Took spray paint, cut out a stencil, and basically made like a zebra band, right? And said we're gonna just go on the road. And we had so much fun that everybody was, let's just do this. We gotta do this every carnival. So that's the origin of it. It's never been about going out there and win a competition or taking part in a competition, even though we were registered in the beginning, right? We do it for fun, right? As far as I'm concerned, like I said earlier, whichever band wins, as far as I'm concerned, every mass band. Once you're playing carnival, once you're partaking, you're already a winner, I don't need judges to tell us that we are winners for taking part, right? I support the other mass bands that do take part, and there are many reasons for them taking part. We've stayed out of it for that. Now, this year in particular, we're hoping to take part in the competition, but we're not doing it if we are allowed to do it, because there are a lot of questions about the rules and regulations, right? But if we do take part, it's going to be something for the masqueraders, because what we're intending to do here is to encourage more people to play in our band. We're making it that if you sign up early, you're going to actually be a shareholder in whatever prize money we win. So let's say we have 100 masqueraders that sign up early, and the prize is $1,000, then everybody gets the percentage of that $1,000 who has signed up early. So it's nothing that we're doing back for ourselves in terms of looking for prize money. That's, we do our fundraising. We're proud of the efforts we make at fundraising. We get our sponsors involved, and we try and start early to get as much people involved in what we're doing as possible.
Now tell us about this year. What's happening this year with SummerCrew?
All right. Well, this year we're going to have a band. The name of the band is Armageddon. It's 20. I can never pronounce that word. So, it's 2012. Everybody's saying this is the year the world's going to come to an end. Well, how we're going to showcase this band is we're going to showcase possible ways the world can come to an end. But I'll also show you, right? Also show you.
In a pretty
if,
way,
right?
of course.
If we're going down, when I go down having fun, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we're going to actually show you the rebirth of the world, because every time the world has come to an end, it has started over, right? So we're going to show you that as well. So that's basically the concept behind the band. One of the things we're intending to do as well is, because over the past couple of years in particular, well, I should say almost from the beginning, right? They always, the critics of SummerCrew would always say, we are a skimpy band, the costumes are, too small, it doesn't cater to everybody. And I always say to people, it doesn't matter. Once you want to play in our band, we can make a costume to fit you, because basically it's just about what you want to play in. I want you to feel comfortable on the road. What we are putting out there on the road is what people are comfortable playing in, who plays. But they have many options, right? And this year in particular, we've asked all the designers who are working with us in Trinidad to be prepared that there are going to be options, because we've gotten so much feedback over the last year of people saying they're coming to play with us. The band is just too much fun on the road. They want to come and experience that fun, right? At the same time, there are a lot of areas that we're looking to improve the band, right? In terms of security levels, in terms of actual fun in the band, we're bringing in some new stuff that Canadians have never seen on the road before, right? Also, in leading up to that, all of the parties, the theme parties we're going to put on, right? We just had one on Sunday gone, which was amazing, right? But going straight through the whole carnival season, we're going to do a lot of events that is going to help people get in the mood for the band. Again, the launch is Saturday night. We invite everybody to come down to Bananas on Saturday night. And Bananas is like basically our main sponsor and supporter over all of the years, right? And we're going to do a very special launch where they're going to be able to see at least 6 of our prototypes, hopefully 8. Right? We have some work to finish up on 2 more, right? But they should be able to see 6 prototypes there on Saturday night. And I think you're going to be very impressed with what we're bringing forward this year. Again, for those who see the costumes, would like to take part, we have the ability to provide monokinis, shorts, tanks, anything that you want to play in that makes you feel comfortable. Extra beads, anything, we are able to do it. You just fill out your form, you tell us what we want, and we'll source it and the designers will make your costume. Each costume in that band is made to fit the individual who's going to be playing. We're going to show you right now one of the sections from Mass Band, and this one is called New Moon. And I'll just give you a little read up on it before we bring out the costumes. New Moon goes, as the dust settles, the new moon can be seen. The glimmer of the silver and pinks give more to the future, the oasis of what could be, the rebirth of the land. This is basically a frontline section. This is what you're watching here would be a little bit more expensive than the normal costumes, obviously, because you see the intense work in it, right? This is produced by one of the main producers with Island People in Trinidad has produced this costume, right? And he's been with us for about 4 years now, 5 years, and he does really good work. So we're giving you a little glimpse there of the new moon.
Fantastic. I love that pink. The pink is so vibrant, you know? It is really fantastic. And you're saying that this is frontline, so there are other variations,
now, let me
right?
give you an example of it. Come forward. Now, this is a section, new moon, right? So if you want to play, you can upgrade your headpieces, you can add on more, there are cloths we can put on, everything can be on, right? We're just showing you what the base looks like, and so from there you can always upgrade your costume, okay?
Okay.
Optional extras.
Yes, optional extras, that's what we call it. Because also we have to watch the budgets. You know, Mass and Trinidad, actually everywhere else, Grenada still is pretty much the cheapest carnival to play in. And that's what is attracting a lot of Trinidadians to want to come over who like to play carnival, right? Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Right? That want to come over and play because of the value for money of the overall experience. Literally, you can come from Trinidad, be across here for the weekend, go in all of the major shows, partake in Monday Night Mass, Day Mass, Juve, and go back home for less money than you would pay for a carnival costume in Trinidad right now. Right? So that is a fantastic experience. Just to give you an idea, all of the events we went into in Trinidad, the bottom price to get any of us inside was 600 TT. Now we're taking 6 people per event, right? And that was for a week. That just gives you the kind of investment you're talking about just to get in, right? And this is, you have to turn around and buy your drinks, right? You have to turn, and drinks in the parties at carnival time in Trinidad are up, you know what I mean? So it just shows you, I mean, the value for money is great here, but at the same time, the production costs, the people who are working with us to put this on are really and truly investing on what can happen because they believe in the one carnival, different destinations theory, right? If we want our designers from here to get work outside, they must be able to work outside. If we want our artists to sing outside, they must have work that they can go and sing outside. If there are no other carnivals outside, we in Trinidad went with this theory of our carnival is our carnival. We only want Trinidadians singing. Where would Talpri be?
Yeah.
You understand? What future would he have as an artist to sing right here in Grenada alone, or small Grenadian communities around the world, right? And this is why we have to, get past that and really get into, make it about even the competitions, right? Why should a competition be limited to if you produce something here? We have many designers, many people that work in mass camps in Trinidad that are Grenadians, that they go down there and they work in the camps, right? And if we want the Trinidadians to be able to come and help us and develop the product, and the Bajans and the people from St. Lucia, we've got to stop this closed-minded, shut it down, it's all Grenadian, nothing else, right? In Trinidad right now, this year, they had a big jab ban on the road. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? So this is just shows how culture can move around and it can become big and everybody involved in it can work if we open our minds to it.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thank you so much.
It was great again. And again, I want to invite everybody to come down. Ladies, you are free before 12 tomorrow night because we want you inside to see the costumes. Oh, and one other thing. If you're not going to be able to make it down, we're also doing something for the first time tomorrow night as well. We're going to actually have a live link so people can actually log on and see the entire experience, right? This is from between 7 and 8 when we're doing our press launch. So you can see all the costumes as well. And you basically log on to partygrenada.com/SummerCrew launch.
Okay.
Right? That's the link. It'll be up on the Party Grenada website. It'll be on the Bananas website, on the SummerCrew Facebook page. So you're going to have everywhere there so you can log on and go and see the actual launch itself. Right? And again, looking forward to seeing you all there as well. Huh?
Yes.
We'll be there.
All right.
Thank you so much, Bobby from SummerCrew. Of course, look out for SummerCrew this year for Carnival 2012. Yeah.